All right, let's switch gears. Brock Purdy was limited at today's practice. I put out the video. I think everyone's seen it by now. He was moving around. He was throwing a little bit. Looked a lot like he looked right before he went and lost to the Jaguars.
Yeah.
Do you think given the fact that he was limited on a Wednesday, which means he, barring a setback, he's going to have a full week of practice. He won't do everything in practice, but he'll do a lot of it. Do you think that he'll play?
Dude, I think he will? Yes. I don't think he should. If he is not 100%, do not put him on the field. Like, there's no point. Mac's already beat to hell. If Mac is, and they said he's more limited than Mac. If he's more limited than the dude that's literally dying, why play him? Just let him get healthy. Because I don't want to go and see Jaguars. If I have to have one of them be a statue, I want it to be Mac. Purdy can't be a statue.
That felt like a key piece of information, right? And not to toot my own horn, but I asked that question because he mentioned it a few weeks ago. He freely gave up the information that Mac was more limited than Brock before the Jaguars game because that was their rationale for starting Brock, even though they freaking cleared him, which to me, I would never forgive him if I was Brock. But now, I was like, so what's the deal now? I even asked it so does that mean that Mac's more limited than Brock? He was like, no. Brock's more limited than Mac. Okay, so that makes me feel like the organization isn't pushing Brock back out there. If he wants to practice and he wants to stay, in shape, great. God love you, man. But I think Mac is ahead of him on the depth chart right now because of,
I would keep it that way. I would keep Mac at QB1, let Brock be back up, let Brock get 100% healthy. There is no point. There is a 0 point of forcing Brock to play against Falcons. Because then you're going to start your own QB controversy. If Brock goes in and gets his teeth kicked in by the Falcons, has another multi-turnover game, you're just going to start way more drama for yourself.
And here's the thing. We just saw the Falcons defense a few days ago. It kicks ass. It made Josh Allen look so frustrated. He played pretty poorly. They didn't give up many points. They bring a lot of pressure. They hit the quarterback a lot. They're a better defense statistically than Jacksonville. And Jacksonville really, not only did they beat Brock Purdy, they hurt Brock Purdy. Now, here's why I think Brock wants to play. I don't know if they'll let him, but Kittle's coming back. What if the other side of it is what if Matt goes out there with Kittle, plays well, wins? Isn't that kind of quarterback controversy too? Hey, man, but again, Matt's hurt too. But he's playing.
But okay, if you're Kyle, would I rather have to deal with, dude, Mac's playing well, or would I have to be like, bro, you just hurt Brock again?
Yeah.
What one would I rather have to hear?
Thank you.
From ownership and the GMs? I would much rather have to hear.
You rushed him back a second time?
Yes. I would much rather have to hear, dude, Mac is elite. He is the best player in the world. Than, bro, you just broke Brock's ankle, or you tore. Dude, could you imagine if Brock goes in there hurt and tears that ligament?
Yep.
Oh my God. That would be insane. So
that's true.
So
go out and practice, look tough, and then ultimately when you start Mac on Sunday, everyone will applaud you for showing restraint and wisdom.
Yes. And let Purdy be QB2 and Adrian Martinez be emergency QB3 and have Purdy be there. He's not fully healthy, but if he needs to go, he'll go. That's because he's our guy. He's our franchise guy. You could still play that whole hoorah, thing for Purdy. But I just
feel like if I were Purdy, now watching the Monday night game might change my feelings. I might watch that game being like, my toe hurts. But with Kittle coming back, I feel like I'd want to play with Kittle because the run game will look better. The pass game will be better. There's a chance that Mac Jones goes out and plays well if he beats the Falcons the week after Josh Allen lost to the Falcons, Brock's in trouble. Now, I'm not picking the Niners to beat the Falcons. The Falcons look pretty serious, but I don't know, man. We haven't even seen Mac's been playing well with Kendrick Bourne and Jake Tonjes. We haven't seen him with George Kittle yet.
I'm a lot lower on the Falcons. I get it. They beat the Bills, but I think it was just his one of those weeks.
If you were Brock, wouldn't you want to not let the world see what Mac Jones looks like with George Kittle?
I agree. If Pearsall and Kittle are playing, I mean, you don't get many games with Pearsall if you're Brock. So, like,
I don't think Pearsall's playing.
Okay, well,
I've been monitoring it because I cover the team and because he's on my fantasy team, and I took him in the 5th round, and I'm regretting it. But thank goodness I picked up Kendrick Bourne, man. He's saving everyone's season right now.
yeah, I mean, again, man, if I was Purdy, I would not risk it because you also play the Giants next week, right? No, next
Yeah, I mean,
week's Houston.
Dude, you play the Texans the week after, who have an even better defense than the Falcons, and then you play the Giants, who have a great pass rush.
Line. Yeah, their defensive line's scary. So if I am the 49ers, I am not rushing Brock back because he is about to play some really, and I think the Falcons' defensive line is not that good. They bring a lot of pressure, like they bring a lot of blitzes. Their defensive line straight up is not that good.
Prize Picks will give you $50 when you play your first $5 lineup. Win or lose, you'll get $50 for playing. Use promo code COHN, COHN, and download the app now. And that's why I feel like it's such a bad matchup for Brock. Yes. Because at least the last year or two, he's been holding onto the ball a very long time. And to beat the Falcons, you need to hold on to the ball like the shortest time possible. And that hasn't really been his game recently. Maybe he can do it.
Yeah, I think the Falcons are very beatable. And here's another thing. If you're Brock Purdy and you go in, you can't use I'm hurt excuse. You can't keep using that if you lose. Then stop playing. Say I'm hurt. Like, I don't want to see you go in there. Because when Mac
wins or loses, he doesn't do that.
Yeah, like I don't want to see you go in, get choke slammed, and then be like, oh, it's my toe, man. I got to sit out another few weeks. Like, Doc, then stop playing.
Yeah.
Like, so, my big thing is, will he play? I hope not, but I have a feeling he probably will. Yes.
I don't think he will.
I don't think he will. So I hope not. I
feel like week 4, the Jaguars game, I feel like the organization was really eager for him to come back, and that's why the evidence is they cleared him. I don't think he's going to be cleared. I think he's going to be questionable for the game. I don't think he wasn't even questionable for that game. And I think when Kyle said that Brock's more limited than Mac, that was the tip-off.
Yeah. I mean, if he's, and that would be my.
It's like, I'm just going to play the healthier quarterback. It's not a quarterback controversy. I'm just playing the healthier quarterback. Okay.
Yeah. Like, I would be like, I would straight up, if I was Kyle, tell Brock, you're not playing this week. I love that you're practicing, but you're not playing. Like, I want you 100%. I want you to be able to do what you do. Play off, play action, run around, get free. I do not want you sitting in the pocket like Mac. You are 3-4 inches shorter, and you have a way weaker arm. If you are sitting in the pocket like that, you are going to get killed.
And if he comes back, gets hurt, it's scandalous. If he comes back, loses, struggles, stays healthy, bad look.
Yep.
But if Mac Jones goes out there and loses, he's the backup quarterback. If he goes out there and wins, Kyle's the genius coach of the year.
Yep.
You're right. And it's way better to start Mac from Kyle's perspective.
Yeah. And that's another thing, dude, because like we just said, he plays another 2 good defensive lines. What if he isn't 100% and it's just lingering and he still plays and he either loses or barely wins, but he's still hurt, and then he has to go to Houston and play that defensive line hurt, and then he's probably going to get further hurt, and then he has to go play the Giants in that defensive line further hurt. Like, you're just going to ruin him.
I don't think he's going to play, man. I mean, I don't think he plays this week, and then next week on turf against a better defense, the week after that on turf against a crazy pass rush, I could see him sitting out for a while.
And that's what I said. I think that's the only worrisome part is if you're Brock and you sit out till that Rams game, I don't know if you're going back in. Like,
well, at that point, like, he could wait until Mac physically can't play anymore, because the way the Niners protect their quarterbacks, he might just be like, you know what? I don't have to make this a quarterback controversy. Mac will just get beaten to hell like I did. Yeah. And everyone will need me to come back and play.
I mean, yeah, that is a good point. Like, if I was Brock, I'd be like, sure, let's just let it be a QB controversy.
Yeah, like, no offense to Mac, but like, I know what it's like to play behind that offensive line, man. Give it a month.
Like, that's my thing. Like, if Mac rattles off the next 3 weeks of wins, I see him playing against the Rams. I don't see them.
Did you hear that Pooney's now on the practice, the injury report in practice today? They finally acknowledged that his knee hurts. They didn't practice him today.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
I feel like the Niners also do that, right? They force you to play hurt, and then when you play bad, they're like, oh yeah, let's just throw him on the injury report. He's hurt again. It's like
Doesn't it feel like the Niners have been sort of putting pressure on players to come back a little too
Raheem
soon for
Mostert
years?
said that
He
years
said it.
ago.
He said it.
And
And
everyone was
no
like,
one really
"You're
cared
soft
because
as
the Niners
shit."
were
Yeah.
winning and they thought he was a whiner. But you see it and you see it and it bites him. It almost feels like karma sometimes. It's like, all right, well, this is
He
what
said
you
it.
wanted.
He said it
You
word for
wanted him
word,
to give it a
too.
shot.
He's like, they wonder why we're always the most injured team. It's because we can never rest. We can never get a day off, even when we're not feeling it. And then it's like, and everyone's like, "You're a whiner. Like, he's a bitch. He's just mad he left." And then it's like, oh, wait, we've been the most injured team like 8 of Kyle's 9 years
Yeah.
here.
Oh, wow. Now Brock Purdy was just rushed back. Like, you don't care when it's the 31-year-old running back on the way out, but when it's the 25-year-old franchise quarterback, it's like, oh, yeah, maybe that's a concerning pattern.